Hi everyone, my name is Alex Rogers and I'm here with my friend Fiona Teo.
Hey everybody.
And today we're going to be presenting our project, which is a streaming service aggregator with social media functionality known as WatchWho. So have you ever had this problem before in which you want to watch that new hit series everyone's been talking about, but you have no clue where to watch it or how to see it for the cheapest price on the market? Now, if there's anybody who has that problem, it's most certainly our friend Bill. Bill has a quote here which says, "So many choices, so little time. I don't even know if that's on Netflix or Hulu." Wait, neither? He's a hardworking man by day, avid movie buff by night, who's always looking for shows to watch on the weekend to unwind. He owns all sorts of services from Netflix, Hulu, Apple TV, and Amazon Prime, which is a bit of a problem in of itself because it's pretty expensive, and he's actually thinking about getting rid of some that he doesn't really use. It really does eat into his pockets, which, speaking of eating, one of the things he likes to do is binge eat and binge watch at the same time. But sometimes he'll waste precious minutes looking for the right streaming service. That's time he could have spent watching Kung Fu Hustle or eating chicken Alfredo. Now his food is cold, his movie itch has not been scratched, and he's sad. Furthermore, he gets so many recommendations but either forgets about them or Googles where to watch and gets frustrated when he can't find it. So, how can we help him? Well, we can give him a streaming aggregator. On our app, he can search and find what he's looking for right there. We can also show him prices for quick and easy comparisons, automatically filter results based on what he owns, and for what he doesn't, the price will appear from low to high. This is also a place where he can give recommendations and see what his friends are watching for a far more social experience. And we call this Watch Who, which includes a lot of the features that we just mentioned. I want to take a minute to talk about our prototyping journey because we started from very humble beginnings, from paper, as you can see, and to Proto.io, which you'll see in a moment. This here is a series of login screens and sort of options for customization. Here's where people can select their streaming services. We wanted some way to introduce the social aspect. Here's early designs for the homepage and the filtering, which ended up being modified along the way. Here's sort of what it looks like when you look for a movie like Kung Fu Hustle. Early designs for the watch list are over there on the right. And here's some early mock-ups that we had for the social media feature. We were trying to figure out how we wanted to incorporate recommendations, a feed, direct messages, and all the sorts of things. So after we came up with this initial prototype, we tested it by giving subjects just sort of a couple of easy tasks, make an account, filter and search, add movies to a watch list, and we asked for their comments. A lot of those comments tend to be about privacy concerns or concerns about the social media features itself, or a couple things that were actually about icon inconsistency. So we collected all that information and we came up with a list of changes. We had some priorities that were mainly about the account, the social media features, recommendations, the icons, and fixing some formatting, like increasing the fidelity. Other modifications include connecting with your friends through contacts on your phone or on Facebook, or a social activity button, which you'll see in a short while. Now then, I'm going to hand things over to Fiona, and she's going to walk us through this demo.
All right, so this is Watch Who, and if when you open the app, you have the sign in or create account page. So we're gonna sign up here, and we just enter our name and our email and password. So, and then these are optional things that we can add later. Here we have our subscriptions, so you can select all the subscriptions you might have or might wanna see and select here for more. And if we go back and go to the next page, we can connect with friends. So you can add friends from your contacts or your Facebook, or just add friends directly from the app. And after these 4 steps, you're done and you can start watching. And so here is the homepage. And at the bottom here, you can see on the navigation bar, there are 3 main sections. So we have the homepage, the social feed, and the profile. So in this area, you just have general categories and you can filter by movies, TV shows, or go into more in depth. And if you go in here, you can see there's more movies. But we want to help Bill out. And since Bill is a big old movie buff, he knows everything about movies and often uses the filter feature. So here we have the different categories for things. And if you select each one, there will be a drop-down menu that you can pick as many categories as you like, and they will appear at the top here. And so once you've got all that done, you can click search and you'd have all your results. So this is the result for these keywords, and we get Kung Fu Hustle. But maybe after watching Kung Fu Hustle, Bill wants to see more Stephen Chow movies. So we could also just remove these keywords and refresh the search to see all these other movies. But we really do want to see Kung Fu Hustle. So we click into here, we have the movie page. And there are 4 main actionable items here. So you can favorite the movie here, add to watch list, recommend to a friend, or watch on these different platforms. So we're gonna watch Kung Fu Hustle on Netflix. We could just click this play button here, where we get this notice, and yes, we do. And here we have Netflix, and Kung Fu Hustle will directly start playing. Going back to our Watch Who app, in the profile section, we have our friends list and 3 main categories. So we have our favorites, the watch list, and our history. And through this little gear icon up here, we can access our settings, where you can edit your profile and access little features, especially blocking users, privacy, where we can change it to only me, everyone, friends only. And here we have delete account and log out. And so on the social feature aspect of this app, we have 2 main categories. We have activity and recommendations with a couple more actionable icons up here. So we have adding a friend, searching for specific things, or your direct messages. And so here is just a general feed of what your friends are up to, and you can interact with these. If you want to make your own, you can click this green plus button up here and click between these 2 options. So you can update what you're currently watching, search a movie, make a comment, post this. And if you want to recommend a show, you can also do the same thing and send it to a specific friend. And on the other side of this, we have recommendations where they are categorized by friend. So you have all your recommendations for one friend here. If you go into your direct messages, you will have all your messages displayed here very nicely. And if you go click on the profile picture of any of your friends, you will access their full profile. And that's Watch Who.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you.